Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Canvas course navigation. So in the top left here, you have your home page, you have your announcements, you have your My Lab and Mastering, you have your modules, you have your syllabus, and then you have your grades, and then below you have your CMC Greenleaf library and the library resources. Now, if you notice, here is the landing page. So when you select Welcome to Statistics, okay, you're going to see an introduction about the course, and then down here it says click on the following to begin, which is the course overview, and then about your teacher, which is myself, and then the syllabus, and then getting started. Okay, now these are all in the modules. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the main page of what we just had, and we'll come back to this. Now, if you go down below here, you'll see where it says getting started. So if I click that and make that a drop-down menu, you're going to see here where it says Introduction, start here. And these are the things that you want to get familiar with as soon as possible. The first thing you should be doing is registering for My Stat Lab. Now, you do not need to purchase it right away. There's instructions when you click on that, video instructions that I've created on how to attain a temporary pass for 14 days. Which means you do not have to wait to get started on the material. So please make sure that you first register for My Stat Lab. And then the next tab is Guided Notebook and Pointers. This is another video of how to explain information to you and how to use this for the course. The Guided Notebook is a place where you can take notes as you watch the lecture. And the pointers are definitions and terms that you can print and have available to you. Again, another important aspect of the course. And then here is upgrade instructions from temporary passcode, which means that if you choose the option to select the temporary passcode, once you get to the 14 days, these are instructions on how to then continue where you left off. And then below that, you will see another tab where it says Statcrunch. This is a statistical software program that you're going to have with the subscription with My Stat Lab. It's included in your subscription, so you don't have to pay this separately. It's already included. This is what you will be using for the course, so you want to get familiar on how to use Statcrunch when it becomes more available as we move on through the course. Now the next tab says free TI-84 software through Texas Instruments. Now you can download the TI-84 for free for 6 months. Okay, and there's an instructions on how to do that. Now, in the course, I will show you in some of my video instructions on how to use both the calculator and Statcrunch. But again, in this course, we will be using Statcrunch, but if you want to also use it as an optional, you want to make sure that you at least take a look in downloading the software. Now again, the calculator is optional, but what is required is Statcrunch. Okay, and then here is another just place for you to click on to see how you can be successful in this course. Okay, so this is the Getting Started module. Okay, now I'm going to minimize that. Now I'm going to come down here where it says Course Information. So a lot of this information is already placed into the syllabus. But I just put this in here for you to be able to access. This is the COVID-19 class information. This instructor contact information. You click on this for information about me, about my student office hours, and how to contact me. Below that is instructor participation and feedback. This is how I get back to you. What are the policies in order for me to get back to you? Again, this is on the syllabus. Okay, if you go down next, it says a Netiquette. So Netiquette is basically instructions on how do you use the course, meaning, when you're using the discussion boards, what is the proper netiquette for you to be able to respond to other students' replies. Below here is the questions about the course. So I will put in a lot of questions that students have asked that maybe you already have a question that you need to reference. So this is a place you want to make sure that you're going to especially for the first few weeks of the course, because there may be some questions that you need answered that a student has already asked. And then below here is the Gradebook Policy, which again is on a syllabus. The same thing with the attendance, same thing with the course structure and the course schedule. This is all on the syllabus. And then if you go a little bit further down here, you will see the course objectives, the SLOs. This is also in your syllabus. The course content, which is also in the syllabus. And then there's a textbook PDF version. Now, the textbook is given to you through a video and interactive. Now, what I've done is I've created a textbook PDF version that if you want to be able to download and have available to you, you can use that as well. And then you have accessibility. So again, my recommendation is to go through this before you begin the course. Okay, and then after you go through the course information, then you're going to see that each week is labeled here. And each week is set up very similar. So in this first week, you will see that you have the beginning part where it says Introduction to Statistics and Organizing. This is your weekly outline. This is where you're going to find the passwords for the quizzes and so forth. So if you click on that, okay, each week you want to make sure that you click on this outline. This basically discusses all the sections that we're covering. And then as you scroll down a little further, step number 1 tells you what do you need to complete for this week. Step number 2 is to download and print the guided notebook, as you will see in the previous video. And step 3 talks about the pointers that I've created. And then if you look at 4, it says to locate the assignments, okay, and then make your way through the interactive assignments for these sections, okay, and then again, this is the information you're going to find on the syllabus. So these are the assignments that should be completed for the first week, okay, and then the next one you will see that following are instructions for quiz 1. So each quiz is going to have instructions, and you will see that there's a required password for each quiz. So if you need to locate the password, please make sure that you go to the, again, weekly outline. Okay, so I'm going to go back again. And so then there is your outline for week 1. And then below that you have your orientation assignment. And then you have your introduction assignment. Okay, and then below that you have your interactive assignment and then the homework. Okay. Now, down below here, you have homework videos. Basically, what I've done is I've created a video of the sample assignments for the interactive and homework assignments. So if you have additional questions for when, let's say that I'm not available or a tutor is not available, if you come in here underneath where it says homework videos, these are specific videos of the assignments that you can reference to help you as you're going through your homework. Same thing here, 1.2 interactive assignment, section 1.2, and then you have your videos. And as you can see, as you go down below, you will see what each section represents. Okay, and then as you can see for week 2, it's very similar. Again, you have your weekly outline, and then you have your assignments, and then the videos that are specifically designed for that particular section. Okay, and then we go to week 3, and you will see the same thing. There is your weekly outline, and then you have your assignments and the videos that are underneath it. Okay, so here's your interactive assignment videos for this section, and then you have your homework videos for this section as well. Okay, now when we get to week 4, you will see that again we have our weekly outline, and then what we start in week 4 is Stat Discussion 1. So again, this is something that you want to make sure that you're paying attention to what is on the syllabus and what should be completed. Okay, and then again, there are your assignments. So again, this is your weekly navigation through the course. Okay, and if you have any particular questions, again, please reach out to me during student office hours or look at the questions about the course to see if that may be a question that would be able to be answered. Okay, thank you.